Hello friends, today in this video we are going to focus on the IELTS writing task 2, that is an essay. Now essay is something that is prominent in different competitive exams also, but right now in this video we'll focus entirely on the IELTS essay. And apart from this, there are a few basic things which are very significant from the essay point of view with regard to the other exams as well. So hopefully this video is going to be very much handy for the students, those who are the freshers who are preparing the writing module, and the students, those who are preparing for the IELTS GT also, those who are already cleared the academic part in their first domain once they were planning for the higher studies abroad. So ultimately now they are planning for the PR purpose and now they have to appear the IELTS GT again. So for them also this video is going to be very helpful. So let's straightway start now. Now the IELTS writing task 2, that is an essay. The essay has to be written in the word limit, that is minimum 250 words. So 250 is the minimum word limit that has to be crossed. If 249 words are written, then obviously there will be a chance of effect that will be leading to the reduction in the band score as well. So overall you need to cross the 250 word limit bar, but the maximum stretch that is also there in the mindset of students, maximum could be 275 or 280 only. So although it is not given by the concerned domain of the IELTS exam, but still to have an essay that is appropriate as per the requirement of the question also. So a good essay reaches to the level of 275 to 80 words only. Now what is the official time limit that is given to write this essay? That is the 40 minutes, but please mind my words, the target should be to complete the essay within 35 minutes. Why so? 3 minutes they are spent initially in understanding the keywords of the essay and planning out the keywords, synonyms and the other areas, and 2 minutes they are spent at the last after completion of the essay in the proofreading. So proofreading involves checking out the spelling mistakes, looking at the some other very simple mistakes which a student can commit also. So overall 35 minutes that should be the target to complete the essay. Overall officially for the IELTS writing task 2 essay only 40 minutes is the official time limit. Now there are important things which a student must understand. That's why we have kept two parts of this video series. In today's video we will entirely focus on the basic concepts and the understanding of the IELTS writing task 2, and in the second part, second sequence of this video part, we'll take a demo essay, and that demo essay, it will be having some of the latest essay only, from which I'll help you out in writing the complete essay in the 4 paragraphs. So that will be covered in the other video. So let's stick to this video first of all. Now once you talk about the IELTS writing task 2, that is the essay, there are 5 different types of essays. Now which are those? The very first one is the opinion based essay. Now what is there in the opinion based essay? Once you look at the statement of the question, so at the last, do you agree or disagree? Once you will encounter these 2 words, it means the examiner is asking about your opinion. So 2 keywords which are to be understood are, one is the agree or disagree. Second is the advantages and the disadvantages based. Next is the problem and solution based. Next is the cause and effect, and last one is the double essay question meaning. Now once you talk about the double essay question meaning, it might have 2 statements together and the other one could be the discuss both the views. So accordingly this very essay will be having a long statement, so accordingly you have to answer the question also. Let me take very simple example to illustrate these things again. If I'll say global education system has changed in the recent scenario, Indian education system also needs the overall. Do you agree or disagree? So at the global level the education system has changed. Now Indian education system also we have some apprehensions and some of the flaws, which includes the more focus on the theoretical stuff. So that way, do we need to have some change also? Although in 2020 we had a new education policy by the government of India also. So this way you have to understand the theme line of the question, and now what is your opinion? So accordingly the opinion has to be given. Next is the advantages and the disadvantages. We can take very simple example of technology. So I'm using the word in short, that is the technology. It could be mobile phone, it could be any gadget, it could be a laptop or the computer, or that way anything. So nowadays artificial intelligence, this is something that has revolutionized the different sectors of the industries. The third one is the problem and solution. Once I talk about the problem and solution, so the problem could be pollution, the environmental pollution, climate change. You might encounter in the recent scenario the questions which have been asked in the essay. They were possibly from the environment or the pollution oriented. So this way, so pollution or the environment, climate change, this could be the other area. Next is the cause and effect. So we know earthquake, drought. So this way, tsunami, hurricane. So this way, there are different kinds of issues or the natural geographic phenomena which happens in the society. So there are different causes to it, and accordingly there are repercussions also. Those are the effects also. So we can take any particular example. So I'm writing the earthquake here, and similarly double essay question meaning. I hope this much part is understood. So with the passage of time, you have to practice different kinds of essays, but 80% chance is the opinion based essay. So you might get 80% chances that you might get the opinion based essay in your paper, or the double essay question meaning also. Be any of these topics from the essay point of view, it will be more easy to comprehend and paraphrase also. So these were the very basic things related to the types of essays. Now, very other important aspect is, what are the 4 band descriptors in the IELTS writing task 2? The band descriptors means what are the 4 things according to which your essay is judged and you are given the band score by the examiner. Now, let us understand these all one by one. So the 4 parameters or the band descriptors are, first is the grammar, very basic thing. So grammar means noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, conjunction, prepositions. Then we have articles also, and apart from this, modals and the other ones also, and obviously the tenses, past, present and future. So in very brief, I've spoken these things. So this way, these all things are covered in the grammatical stuff. Second is the lexical resource. It means the vocabulary. So what sort of vocabulary you are using while paraphrasing the whole essay. Although whatever keywords are given in the question, although we have to use them only, but while paraphrasing the essay, you have to look for some other similar words. Those are the synonyms. So it is very much important that you must have that particular synonym set in your mindset also, but it comes to the practice. Okay. It's not compulsory that a student will learn all these things within 1 month. Maybe some students, those who are having very good English background also, for them it could be a game of 15 days or 20 days odd. Then the students, some students might take 1 or 2 odd months also. And those students, those who didn't have the background of English, maybe from state educational backgrounds, any state, with due respect to everyone's education, those who have taken, it might take 3 months also. So it varies from student to student. There is no one model that suits everyone. All the 5 fingers are not equal. So now, the third one is the coherence and cohesion. So coherence and cohesion is how much relevant things you are writing in the paraphrased part of the essay. Whatever things are being asked in the question, whether you are able to understand and you are able to express and paraphrase those things only. So it's also very difficult for a student in a flow mode to write down everything 100% relevant. At least a student must try to write down 80 to 85% of things exactly relevant, and few things could be maneuvered according to the need of writing the essay. Next one is the overall task response or the task achievement. So after completion of the essay, above 3 parameters are already accomplished. So overall task response, whatever was being asked in the question, that is written, grammatical stuff is correct, and coherence and cohesion is present. So overall, in brief, these are the parameters which are used to assess the band score of a student. Now I have given a ratio of 25% each. 25% each means, so overall it's 100%. So grammar 25%, vocabulary again 25%, coherence and cohesion 25%, and overall task response again 25%. So that means a student must try that at least 25% is the overall scenario of each band descriptor. Student must try to give his or her best shot to write down the things in the essay. So these were very basic things which are very much important before we embark on the journey to understand further areas of the essay. Now, this very part which I'm going to start right now, it is handy for every kind of essay, even essay of a school or a college or the other domains also. So we'll start from very scratch. So very first thing is sentence formation. Once you write down the sentence, actually what is there in the sentence? Subject, verb and predicate. Subject, verb or object also. Instead of predicate, we can call it object also. So that is also categorized as the SVP rule, subject, verb, predicate rule. So these three things are present in every sentence. Let me take a very simple example again. Ram is playing. So Ram is subject, is his verb, and playing is the predicate or the object. So this way, once you write down the complete essay, including different kinds of sentences, so wherever full stop is there or comma is there, because these two are the punctuation marks in the English. So there you will find that in that sentence, subject, verb and predicate are present. Let me take a very simple another example also. Let's take the example of Chandigarh. Chandigarh is a very beautiful city of India and it has got heritage status. It has multiple sectors and it was designed by Le Corbusier, who was a French architect. Moreover, Chandigarh has multiple sectors, but sector 13 was not planned by Le Corbusier because of apprehensions in the 13 number. Furthermore, Chandigarh has sector 17, which is also called the heart of Chandigarh, and it has industrial area along with the Elante Mall in the industrial area. Finally, Sukna Lake is present in Chandigarh, which is the tourism hotspot in Chandigarh for the tourists from across the globe as well as India. So I have given 4 to 5 sentences, but they are related to Chandigarh only. So Chandigarh is the main subject. I hope you have understood this very one thing also. So this way, we need to paraphrase the things according to the need of the essay only. Now let's understand the sentence part. So every sentence, whatever you are going to write down in the essay of IELTS or the other exams also, you must have a skill to write down 2 things in one essay. First is the simple sentences, second is the complex sentences. So it means you need to have a mixed blend of these two, simple plus complex sentences. Writing the simple sentences will not fetch you the best band score and the marks also, because it will be very simple, it will be raw, it will be raw content expression. So best thing is have a mixed blend of simple plus the complex sentences. Now how to understand complex sentences? Because I have seen multiple students, those who had issues with what actually is there in the complex sentences. See, the things I am going to explain here, these are not only those things which are part and parcel of complex sentences. There are many other things also. But to a student who wants to score the best band score, these will suffice. Okay. So simple sentence means the content expression. Now what is there in the complex sentences? So it will have the connectors. So I have divided them into part 1, part 2 and part 3. So a complex sentence will have the fanboys rule first. What actually is there the fanboys rule? In English we have a fanboys rule. Fanboy stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, so. And, but, so. These are extensively used in the sentence formation. Once you write, because I have just now I explained one small paragraph about Chandigarh. So I also literally used some of the similar connectors from this very particular fanboys rule, and apart from the second bracket also. So you must understand this very one thing. And, but, and, so, these are used in one essay also, while framing different kinds of sentences in one go. And apart from this, a good example, it has to be there in the essay. Then required synonyms, whatever keywords are given in the question essay. So you need to look for some other synonyms also, which are to be paraphrased along with the essay. Next is, once you write down the similar ideas, the similar sentences related to the first keyword or the adjacent sentences. So these 3 are also going to be handy. First is, in every sentence, once you have completed a sentence, after full stop, start with moreover, then comma, then you will complete the sentence. Apart from this, furthermore, comma, you will complete this sentence. But they will start always after the full stop. The third one could be full stop, in addition to this comma, then the complete sentence. So this way, these 3 are definitely going to be handy. Okay. So and is prominent, but is there, so is there, and moreover, furthermore, in addition to this. These you can use while explaining further things about one keyword or one theme aspect of the essay. Now, sometimes while you're writing an essay, then you have to express the contrast viewpoint also. That means the opposite side. So 3 connectors I have used here. One is the however, comma, then the sentence, then full stop, on the other hand, comma, then the sentence, and last is paradoxically, comma, then the sentence. These 3, out of these 3, it's your privilege. Whichever you want to use, you can use according to your privilege only. So these together, they make up a good essay which will be having a mixed blend of simple plus the complex sentences. Now, these were the important things which a student must understand before embarking on the journey of writing an essay. Now, furthermore, while explaining the next part of the essay structure, I'll be explaining in one go. I hope guys you are having the pencil or pen with you and the sheet also, so that I'll complete the next part in one go. Maybe once you will be watching this video later on, it would be required to pause it at different stances, and then accordingly you can write down the stuff whatever you want. See, this is the last part of this video, that is the structure of IELTS essay, randomly about any essay as well. So this is it comprises of mainly 4 paragraphs. First is the introduction, second is the body paragraph 1, so that is the second paragraph. Next is the body paragraph 2, last is the conclusion. So 4 paragraphs in the IELTS essay, they will suffice. You can write on 5 also. There is no hard and fast rule that has been given by the IELTS exam conducting body. But 4 paragraphs, by crossing the 250 word limit, it makes a good essay also. So you must understand what is to be written in the 4 paragraphs. So now I am going to focus on these 4 paragraphs only. Few keywords I have taken. This will be handy in multiple kinds of essays. Okay. Let's understand the 4 paragraphs. These which will be handy along with the sentences and some of the keywords I am going to give you right now. See, first paragraph, the introduction paragraph could be started with the first line, in the modern epoch. So epoch means the era. Era means the timeline. Okay. In the modern epoch, comma, then you can write down one sentence, full stop, then the next sentence, full stop, then the third sentence. It's your call. By understanding the theme line of the essay, you have to frame these 3 sentences. I'll be taking one demo essay in the second part of this video. There you will understand how to paraphrase the complete essay. So please, right now, just look at the keywords which you can paraphrase, which you can fit in different kinds of essays. Because the challenge is the time limit. If you are given the whole day, you can write down a very good essay according to your privilege also. But these few sentences and keywords, they will help you out in writing the essay in 35 minutes. Okay. So, in the modern epoch, comma, then 3 sentences, full stop. In the upcoming paragraphs, comma, I will enumerate the, then furthermore the sentence. Whatever sentence you can frame according to the given topic of the essay. Instead of enumerate, you can write down elaborate also, it's your call. There are other synonyms also. So going by the requirement of vocabulary, that is 25%, I need to fit in at least 5 keywords from my own side. But otherwise, whatever keywords are given in the essay also, they will also work as synonyms. Whatever keywords you will be using according to the given synonyms in the essay, so they will also be part and parcel of the vocabulary. So this was the first paragraph. I hope the first paragraph is clear to everyone. Let me repeat again so that you can write down if you want. Introduction line will start with, in the modern epoch, epoch, comma, then frame 3 sentences, full stop. In the upcoming paragraphs, comma, I will enumerate the, then the sentence, full stop. Now, the body paragraph 1, that is the second paragraph. It will start with 2 comments with comma. 2 comments with comma. Then whatever keyword you will understand in first go, whatever essay is given to in front of you, it is there. So whatever first keyword you will understand, try to frame keyword 1 synonyms sentence. You have to paraphrase complete line. At least then frame 3 more sentences. Now what actually is going to be there in those 3-4 sentences is the arguments or the reasons or the supporting ideas related to the first keyword. Better will be, I'll be taking in the second part of the video while taking a very good essay example. So you will understand better there. As of now, just go with the flow. So 2 comments with comma, then frame 1 sentence with regard to the first keyword. Then give 3 reasons or arguments according to your requirement. Then after that, full stop. For instance, instead of for example, try to use the word for instance, comma, then frame 1 example here. You have to frame a sentence which will be having a very good example, but that should be relevant to the topic. Okay, so this was in the body paragraph 1. Now proceeding towards the body paragraph 2, that is the third paragraph of the essay. So here, usually if you are writing the one side of the essay in the second paragraph, that will be having the body. So third paragraph, that is the body paragraph 2, will be starting with the opposite or the contrast viewpoint. So you can easily start with the paradoxically common word. So as I told you, paradoxically, it's going to be really handy keyword as a connector also. So paradoxically comma, there is other side to it, which signifies that now further you have to frame a sentence here. Now this very sentence must have the contrast keyword and complete paraphrased aspect about it. Now further, along with this, you can give example also. Already you have used, for instance, in the previous paragraph, avoid using the same keyword here. Instead of, for instance, you can use for example also. But still, if you want to give example in running flow, whatever line you have paraphrased here, along with that write down like, then give the example, then full stop. So this will encompass the contrast viewpoint. Lastly, this is the last paragraph, that is the conclusion paragraph. So you can start with to recapitulate. So to recapitulate could be the one word, or to conclude. So to recapitulate or to conclude comma, either way you can start. And apart from this also, it's your call. You can frame 2 to 3 sentences here, but it should have basic gist about the complete essay. So this way you can paraphrase a complete essay also, going by the complete detail about this very particular type of essay. We'll be completing this very one thing in the next part of this sequence video, which will be having a complete essay with complete description and with paraphrased content also. Okay, so this way, this was all about the today's part of the writing task 2, that is an essay. And I hope this will be handy for different kinds of students, those who are preparing for the first time also, those who are the experienced camper but they are unfortunately running short of their target band score that they want to achieve. So this was all about in this video. Thank you for watching.